Hi guys, my name is Zemka and I want to welcome you to the second video of FunnelKit.com free video training. And that's right, you heard me right, free video training. That means that no buy now button will appear. Oh, by the way, before we begin, I want to ask a very interesting question and I hope that you are going to be honest. Have you watched the first video yet? No, I'm sharing really exciting stuff over there and really important things that you're gonna love. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure that you click the link over there and you can always come back to this video later on. In the first video, I've shared the mistakes that you want to avoid when you're creating a successful lead capture page. But we all know that it's way easier to criticize than to give a good advice, right? So in this video, I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm actually going to tell you what you need to do in order to create a winning lead capture page that will convert over 50%. I'm going to reveal the patterns that I use to create squeeze pages that power up my six-figure online business. And that's right, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do in order to create those beautiful and highly converting lead capture pages. Just think about this. Half of the traffic that you're going to send to these pages will be converted to your subscribers. Now, how cool is that? If you have a lead capture page that converts at, let's say 10 or let's say 25%, okay? 25 is pretty decent, right? So if you have a lead capture page that converts at 25% at the moment, I'm going to show you how you can double that and how can you, double your business literally overnight with the same amount of traffic without actually investing anything in it. So another example, if your page converts at 10%, you'll have a page that converts at 50%. So you'll have 5 times more subscribers. And those subscribers will, since you have 5 times more of them, you will eventually have 5 times more clients, 5 times more customers, and your income will grow 5 times more as well. So, and again, you can achieve this without actually having to invest a single cent. And I hope that you are excited because I know I am. Okay, so let's dive into this. Oh, before we begin, I want you to understand the importance of high conversions. I want you to watch this short video footage that, that will explain how important the conversions can be not only for your business, but actually for your life.
When your business is not converting, you get bored. When you get bored, you start staring out windows. When you start staring out windows, you see things you shouldn't have seen. When you see things you shouldn't have seen, you need to disappear. When you need to disappear, you have to fake your own death. When you have to fake your own death, you have to blow up your own car. Don't blow up your own car. Take conversion seriously.
Now I hope that you learned something from that serious video footage. Now a lot of marketers think that it's really difficult to create a stunning lead capture page, but they think of it because they keep making the mistakes that we already covered in the first video. Now, if you want to create a highly converting lead capture page without actually having to do a lot of work, now keep in mind, this is not a rocket science. You only have to avoid 2 mistakes. Now, first one is you obviously want to follow all the guidelines that I covered in the first video. And the second one is you have to follow the proven to work patterns. Over the last few years, I studied and created quite a few successful lead capture page patterns. And in this video, I'm going to cover one of them. Okay, so let's begin. First things first, we have to come up with A, our main headline, and B, our sub-headline. That's the foundation of your page. And probably by now you already got that because we were talking about this quite a lot in the first video and you should already know that it's quite important, right? Let's say we're going to promote a Fiverr guide. Fiverr.com is a marketplace where people do all sorts of different things for $5. And it's a great way for beginners to earn quick income online. Now, so for our main headline, we can say something like
learn how you can make $5 in 10 minutes over and over again. We can also write a quick subheadline saying, enter your email below to learn how you can make $5 in 10 minutes as soon as 1 hour from now. Keep the headline simple. Don't overwhelm it with fancy words or expressions. Well, your only goal is to bring across your message, and make sure that it is exciting. This headline has it all. $5 in 10 minutes may not sound that exciting.
But what about $30 per hour? Or even better, $240 per 8 hours? Or even better, $7,200 per 1 month? Now that sounds really good, don't you agree?
As you can see, I'm creating this headline with a free graphics creator. You can access this creator at FunnelKit.com/graphics. It only takes a couple of minutes to create a great looking headline. Make sure that you take your time to play around with this cool tool, because you can create masterpiece, with this simple editor. So now let's move on to the next component, background. Most of the time people think that any background will do the trick. Well, however, this simply is not the case. Nowadays, you have to be more creative than just putting a beach image in the background. To tell you the truth, people are getting tired of these beach backgrounds because, well, basically they're used pretty much on every single squeeze page. And it doesn't even matter whether the main headline is beach related, people just put the beach background there anyway.
But let's do this more professionally. So by now you should know that the main headline should be related to your background image.
If you can't come up with a good background image, consider using a solid color as a background. Some of my best converting pages had a simple white background. These pages were pulling as much as 74% opt-in rate. So for this squeeze page, however, I will be using a background image. And here's the image I'll be using for my background. I've spent, a few minutes on Google Images search and this popped up, and now, please know that I'm using advanced filters. And the advanced filters that I was talking about in the first video. This allows me to use the images commercially, and that's, totally awesome. By using the simple CSS code from the first video, I'm inserting my background image. The page is starting to look really good. Now that we have 3 of the main elements, headline, subheadline, and the background image, we can add additional components to spice the page up. Additional elements can be call to action arrows, moving arrows, company logo, or sequence flow graphics. I will, however, keep the page clean and simple. I want to prove that you don't have to be a rocket scientist in order to build, a highly converting page, and you only need to get a couple of elements right. So instead of going crazy and adding a bunch of other stuff, I'm gonna be adding just one Aweber form. Aweber provides a great visual form builder, so you have absolutely no excuse for having, a horrible looking default web form. So just play around a bit with the tools and options they provide in their editor, and you'll have great looking web form in a matter of minutes.
By the way, GetResponse or pretty much any serious and well-known email service provider will do the trick. So Aweber is not mandatory by any means.
It took me only 2 minutes to create such form, and here are a couple of web form tricks. If you want to easily increase your conversion rate by 3 to 5%, don't collect the name of the subscribers. Instead, only go for the email address. When I tested the small change, I ended up increasing my opt-in rate. Some people say that personalization is really important in your emails. But I think that nowadays people know what autoresponder is, and you're not going to impress the average Joe by writing a personal email saying, "Hey Joe," like you could have done back in the day. And another tip, make your opt-in form big. You don't have to make it visible from outer space though, but make it really big, that really helps the conversions. Don't be afraid to test out different size web forms, and I guarantee that you will be surprised with the results. Now, we only have 4 elements on our squeeze page. That is main headline, subheadline, background image, and web form. And it looks very simple, doesn't it? So remember though, genius is simple. And I want to show you that I not only talk the talk, but I can also walk the walk. So I bought 2000 click solo ad to this squeeze page a few days ago. and the results were great. The squeeze page converted over 57%. Now that's not too bad for a 10-minute page, right? So I ended up adding an extra 1,140 subscribers to my list, and thanks to this simple squeeze page. And while other marketers are happy with their 10% pages, we're easily producing a lot of subscribers with this squeeze page. And other marketers would end up getting only 200 leads from 2,000 clicks solo ad if they would promoted it, to 10% squeeze page.
Like I've said, you don't have to be a rocket scientist in order to build a successful lead capture page. The only thing that you have to do is follow the proven to work pattern. Now this is exactly what I want to give to you. So click the like link right below this video and you will get instant download link for all the goodies, resources, tools, and proven to work patterns. If you already like the page, you should have the not the like, but download box right below. It should be on right now. So I'm going to give you 3 proven to work patterns. So I've already done tweaking and testing, and all you have to do is just piggyback on me, and I will show you how you can achieve success with these patterns. You don't have to do any guesswork, or you don't have to see what works, because I am already showing this to you. You only need to download those patterns and create a lead capture page. By now you should probably have noticed that we were only covering the theoretical part of building a successful lead capture page. We were talking, about the mistakes that you want to avoid. We were talking about the patterns that you want to follow. Basically, I was giving you the layout, what you need to do and how you need to do it. But we were not actually talking about how you need to do this from the technical side. And technical side sometimes can get really tricky, those difficult to use editors or plugins, or some sort of the software that allows you to build web pages. It can get really difficult, don't you agree? And if you don't know a single thing about HTML, CSS, PHP, JavaScript, or a bunch of other swear words, well, yeah, it can become a nightmare. This is exactly what we are going to cover in the video number 3. I'm going to show you how you can find your way around in the labyrinth of squeeze page converting, building software thingy jungle. So I'm going to show you how you can create a stunning looking and highly converting squeeze page in a matter of 5 minutes. Now, you don't believe me, right? You don't believe that I can create a page in a matter of 5 minutes. Well, keep your eyes open, because in the next video I'm going to show you how. Now, the next video is going to be shared, probably we're going to release it in a couple of days, and we are going to let you know about it in your email inbox. You're gonna get a little email saying that the video number 3 is live. Go watch it here, or you can always go to FunnelKit.com and check it out whether it's been posted. Now, don't forget to grab your proven to work page patterns by clicking the like link right below this video, and I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna give you the download link where you can access it. Now, keep your eyes open for the video number 3, and I will see you there.